What's going on, everybody? Iconic Wally here, and I was going to do a commentary on how I got called a cheater today, and I was going to do like this whole story on how everything happened in my perspective, but I don't think I'm going to do that because every single time I tried to do any kind of script writing or anything for it, or trying to get the basis down, I just came off like a huge asshole. And generally, I'm pretty sure I come off like one of those anyway, so I don't want to do it. So if you guys saw the game today, the live stream today, we came back in a pub and it was pretty awesome. It's just a pub, but it was pretty cool. Basically, I got accused for cheating because of whatever, for some reason, the ticket count wouldn't go down. And if anyone understands how ticket count works in games, I got blamed for somehow our ticket count not going down because getting revives and not spawning in apparently is cheating. That's why I got called a cheater today. So I might become YouTube famous. They said they were going to put me up on YouTube and send me the link to their channel, and their channel was called Cheaters You Decide or something. I don't know, something awesome. So I'm waiting for the link. If I ever get the link, I will make another video or put the link in the description. But as of right now, I have not got the link from their channel, and I had a long conversation with this guy today. He seemed like a cool guy. I played against him before, but apparently I'm a cheater. I just figured I'd let you guys know that. You guys heard it here first. My biggest secret of cheating is I take steroids. I'm just gonna go ahead and be honest. I've been a roid abuser for about 5 years now. So if I'm not gonna make it into the Battlefield 3 Hall of Fame, I have to be honest to my fans. You know, I've been abusing the juice for a very long time, and I figured I'd let you guys know. So I apologize to anyone I've let down in the past. I guess 10, 15 commentaries I've done for Battlefield 3. I apologize. I had no intention to hurt the fans. You know, I am definitely going to get clean. I'm going to counseling, right? All that good stuff. But I mean, come on. You know, who hasn't been accused of cheating? I guess it happens. Generally, I don't get it. I know comp players and non-comp players get it alike. Generally, when you kill someone enough times in a video game, there's a mentality there. There's a mental block there that a lot of people think that there's no one better than them. And I'll be the first one to say that there are plenty of people in this game better than me. I have no illusions about how good I think I am. I think I'm an okay player. I think I'm pretty good in the competitive community. I would say like average, like right in the middle. All right, but I am not going to go around telling everyone how good I am. I don't send messages to people saying, that's garbage. I can't believe you killed me. Like, I'm better than you. I'm obviously better than you. I'm just having an off day. I don't do that. I don't care enough. I care to a certain extent, but I care more about my humility. I care more about showing that I'm humble because in the past I have been an absolute dickhead, and I'm not really trying to be a dickhead anymore. So that's why I've kind of just taken a step back from this video because I figured it would come off like I'm an absolute dickhead, and that's not the goal. So if you ever think anyone's cheating out there, just do your homework, study the maps a little bit more, study the mechanics of the game. 9 times out of 10, I would say. I've never met a single cheater that like runs an aimbot on Xbox ever because I'm almost positive it's not even possible. You can't even do it. I'm sure there'll be people in the forums or somewhere out there say it is possible, but I would say that here's my definition of cheating, and it kind of goes in line with like roid abuse. But if you're using a monitor and a standard Xbox controller or a SCUF controller or a headset, those are all advantages, but everyone can get those. The only thing that's in the way of you getting a monitor is you want to get one, obviously, and I guess your physical demands. Like if you have enough money to get it and you want to throw money away to be better at a video game or get a better picture, whatever it is, get a better sound. For when I first bought a headset, I never bought it for competitive play. I actually bought it for Lost Planet 2 on the Xbox 360 back in the day before I started playing. Like I used to have a good headset, but I really bought a new one for that game because that game was awesome. You got to shoot bugs. You were like a little dude. You played with 4 other people. This was back when I was in college and on the green, and it was just great. It was so much fun. The sound was so crazy, and so that's why I've got one. I didn't really get one so I could sound horror. I have one now so I can sound horror. But I would say that using a SCUF or a standard controller or a monitor, those are all advantages. Okay, those are completely legitimate because at LAN tournaments and any kind of like, I guess, high class end tier event, that's pretty much what everyone's using anyway. They have headsets on, they're playing on monitors, and most of them are either using their own controller, which is most likely a SCUF if you're on the Xbox, or a standard Xbox, standard default controller. Where I draw the line, though, is a Zim. And there's been a lot of argument over, is it really an advantage? And yes, it is an advantage, because I used to play competitively on the PC, not like super competitive, but I'll tell you for one thing that a good PC player, a good one, with a mouse and keyboard will trash a good Xbox controller. I don't care how good you think you are or what kind of illusions you put on yourself. There's no way a console players can stick up. The best console players could not stick up with the best PC players. It's just because of the difference between aiming mechanics. There's trace aiming on the mouse that you have, and I mean, I don't understand all the mechanics, but I can tell you for a fact that I was a much better Battlefield player back in Battlefield 2 on the computer than I am now in Battlefield 3 and BC2 on the console. And that's, partially because I suck, but there's just a difference. I'm much better with my hand-eye coordination holding WSAD than I am holding with my two thumbs. And there's a lot of argument about that, but I would say that generally that is a huge advantage. So there are Zim users, I'm sure, in the Xbox community. There's been a lot of people that have been accused of them. Black is one of them who's been accused, but I'm going to put this one to rest right now. I'm behind Black 100%. I sat there and I had him put his iPhone up to his Xbox controller on a Skype call with me, set his live stream to private, and I watched him play his hands and his game a whole Metro, and he played exactly the same. Right? And the reason I did this was because I know my teammates don't want anybody on the team who's going to risk them, like if we ever go to a LAN or anything like that. We don't want to risk throwing Black on the roster and having him suck at a LAN because he wants to have his E-Pride not be hurt because he can't handle online games, something like that. And there's a lot of players that get accused for it. And I think that there are some players probably that use them. I don't know who. I'm not going to point the finger and say I know all the answers, but I'm sure there are. There's always players that will use that stuff. There was a guy live streaming him using the Zim the other day, and it was like Team Zim, like Zim Edge or whatever, like support Zim. That's a joke. But I think that's where we should draw the lines. That's definitely, I think, cheating. And I guess that's more of an opinion. That's my opinion. It's not like martial law. You don't have to take it seriously. But I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think is cheating. Is taking Adderall before events, is that cheating? Is drinking Monsters cheating? Is maybe monitor headset cheating? I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. But that's pretty much it for me. I figured I'd let you guys know about how my day went, kind of. And I wanted to know what you guys think. That's it for me. I love you all. Peace.